Hey guys, so at my own personal peril, I am driving up to Cantiano and videotaping, and not because it's dangerous to drive and videotape, because I'm frankly not going to look at you the whole time, but I have a daughter that's going to kill me when she sees this, because she says that all electronics should be off while you're driving. So we've left the state highway. It wasn't an autostrada. Autostradas in Italy are paid tollways, and they go incredibly fast. The speed limit's a little over 80 miles an hour, at 130 kilometers an hour, more or less. And that is the suggested speed limit. Everyone in Italy knows it's only a suggestion. Now we're on a smaller, like what we would consider maybe a county road, going up into the hills. There's snow-capped mountains up here to my right, and we're going up to Cantiano. And this is one of the newer villages that's just started a program relatively recently for €1 houses. What I like about it, and I haven't been there yet, but what I like about it is their website's very clear, and they have documents in English, and it kind of walks you through the process, and they're very explicit about the point system they're using. And as I've mentioned in some other videos, most of these towns are looking for couples with adopted kids or regular kids, biological kids, people with kids, or people that want to start businesses, anything to breathe life back into these communities. That's the whole purpose. It's not just to give away a bunch of €1 houses. And also keep in mind that your actual price is not €1. There's going to be some taxes for transfers and all sorts of stuff. So, but we'll cover that later. In the meantime, it's a really beautiful drive. I'm going through some pretty nicely wooded areas. There's still a fair amount of houses, and the thing that I think is nicest is we just got off the state highway. It's only 16 minutes up to Cantiano, and which means that nice stores and bigger stores are going to be pretty close. But I do think that there are some little restaurants and stuff in Cantiano, so we'll see when we get up there. So we'll see you guys soon. We'll be up there shortly. We'll be up there safely, and we'll talk to you guys once we're there. Bye. Hey everybody. So we made it up to Cantiano. Again, we're about 60 minutes more or less from Perugia. We're about 40 minutes from Fano, which is on the coast. They have nice little rocky beaches there, and it's probably nice and toasty in the summertime. But today, as you can see, looking back behind me, we're up in the mountains, and there's no snow on the ground down here where I am, but the mountains are really snowy. So it's quite cool. It's probably just right about 33, 34 degrees this morning, and we're going to go take a little trip through the city. I'm about to cross the main bridge into the historic center, or the Centro Storico. So, buongiorno da Cantiano. Let's see what we can find. So it's interesting. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. It's interesting here because there seems to be houses that are pretty well kept, and then there's houses like this one where if you take a close look, you can tell they're vacant. Look down here at this door. There's no way this house is inhabited. There's no way. And if you look up, you can see windows are just open. They haven't been moved for a while. Looks like there's a little dry rot and stuff here. So I wanted to kind of talk about one close up, and I'll switch over to just doing some nice videos of various buildings with more of my subtitles put in. But this house is completely vacant, and look where it's located. Boom. 50 feet from the town square. And it's a nice, clean town. Now, let me tell you, this is night and day different than the video I did in Pignone. The village is night and day. Pignone was maybe 400 or 500 residents in the wintertime, maybe 800 or 900 that were there in the summertime, plus some rentals. This is a much bigger town. So I'm really surprised that there's so many vacant houses here. But let's start sneaking around and see what we can find. You know, it's nice to see active, open businesses like this place has. A lot of the towns have very minimal businesses going on. This one seems to have a number of them. Now this town has a lot of ongoing businesses that look like they're thriving. And that's super important if you're moving somewhere. Now this big, beautiful 3-story house is just straight up vendizi, or for sale. This kind of work is not cheap to do. So to see this kind of investment in a small town like this is really promising. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this walk around Cantiano. I'm blown away. I was expecting a city that was, empty and really smallish. I just found out there's a Conrad's market, one of my favorite markets in Italy. It's kind of a cross between like a Whole Foods and a regular supermarket. Everything's so fresh, and they usually have a bakery. I haven't been to it yet, but they usually have a bakery, a meat shop, seafood, everything. And it's not too far away. It's like 3 kilometers away. And that bodes well for the city. So it seems to me, if you can find a place here, whether you get it as a dollar house and fix it up, or maybe just find a nice house to buy here, it'd make an awesome, centrally located, but not quite on the beaten path place to have a second home in Italy or to relocate to. There's lots of people around now. It's about midday on a Sunday, and that's why you kept hearing church bells going off. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be putting up information on the website for the town, and good luck in your look for a nice home somewhere in Italy. So we'll see you guys later. Look, it's snow. Love it.